BBC Whovians.
You're watching the TGM production.
Hello. So today we're doing another edition of, we're doing a brand new show actually, the Whovians. This is a one-off, I think, where we're talking about the fans. Now, as of yesterday, the brilliant Toby Haydock released a new thing on his Patreon called, I think it's called Who Splain. What I can gather, because I can't see the description, it's where he explains a bit of Who history. And I think that's a really interesting and fascinating thing to do, because it showcases, one, that Toby Haydock is still a fantastic presenter, and it also represents so many interesting ways to talk about Doctor Who in a visual medium that isn't gonna blow your budget, because I think that that's one of the things that us fans are really good at doing, is representing. You can tell a Doctor Who based story, but you don't need 15-16 grand to be able to do that. You don't need $1 million. You don't need so much money to be able to do that. I think that that's what the fans are excellent at doing. Now, as this is called the Whovians, this means that we're talking about sort of everything to do with fans, everything to do with who the fans are, and everything to do with why the fans. One of the things the fans are really excellent at doing is discussing their opinions on the Whouniverse. Now, on first glance, you think that's a good thing, but not always, where people talk about fake rumours, people talk about rumours, and I just don't think we need to talk about A, rumours, B, especially fake ones, because there was recently a fake rumour roaming around. So, yeah, I think if we're going to discuss a rumour, it's got to be from an incredible source other than the Sun, because the Sun, to me, doesn't seem like an incredible source, because a lot of people say, oh, it's the Sun, to take it with a pinch of salt. So why are we discussing something to do with the Sun if you want me to take it with a pinch of salt? I have no idea, and it confuses me every time, because it's like, well, no, I don't want to think about that. And no, I want to not know that. But then when it's out there and the fans are all discussing it, then it's like, oh, I'm trapped in that circle now. I'm trapped in that cycle. And I don't want to be trapped in any circle or in any cycle. So it sort of really ends up annoying me to the end of the earth, because it's like, oh, really? Is that the level we're going to? Really? If it was the Guardian or the Telegraph, that'd be new. That'd be interesting. I'd be like, have they ever got it right before? Because not only do they then discuss what the Sun has said, they then try and work out what is the Sun's accuracy of getting these things right, and then that's wasting more time, and that's drifting the conversation away from Doctor Who. It's drifting the conversation into territory of, this is what happens, this is what it is, are they right? It's like, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know if Neil Patrick Harris is in the 2026 Christmas special. I don't want to know if they've delayed it. I don't want to know any of that. Because I think that when the BBC are ready, they'll announce something, right? Russell T Davies was on Radio 2, promoting his, first of all, his dance version of It's a Sin, and promoting his Channel 4 show, Tiptoe. So, he did say in a week or two, we might get an announcement from the BBC. Yes, that's exciting, that's good, because that means we've got hope for an announcement in a week or two. And then, don't need to have 15 million people being upset about that, or rumours. What I want to know is what the BBC officially say, and that's the end of story. Yes, we can debate the news once it's out there, or we can have our own opinion on what we think might happen. That's fine, but we can't just take rumours as fact. That's what I think, and that's what happened in Doctor Who. We take rumours as fact. Some people, not everyone, just a small section of people, and I think that's quite better than if you go on other places on the internet. People have said, oh, this person should be the next Doctor, and it's all AI, and it shouldn't be. So, there's a lot of things, I think, wrong with Whovians in a discussion sense, but I think that in time will probably be fixed. So, there we have it. We talk about my disagreement of rumours, my disagreement of leaks, because a rumour and a leak go hand in hand and are the exact same. I disagree with a leak, both the food leak and leaking of information. Apart from that bloke that had the boxes and the master on it, that was absolutely hilarious. They deserve 10 out of 10 for that. Because that is like, you've been papped from a distance with the boxes and the master. Cracking. Absolute cracking. So, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.